Joe, we're really big on co-leadership in GCF and in InterVarsity. Could you maybe give some insight into why we do that?
Well, first of all, you don't have to have co-leadership to have good small groups or good small group leadership. There's plenty of ways to do that. I think, to me, it's part of it's part of taking a risk, and the risk is this: we believe that more talent comes from community than comes from individuals. Like the idea that there's something dynamic that comes from community and working together. It slows things down. It's not as efficient, but you have twice as many perspectives on it when you have co-leaders, or sometimes three. I sometimes think about, in leadership, do we rely on talent or do we rely on community? And I think that part of co-leadership is saying, that we want to, we want to roll our die, with talent, not with talent, but with community. And it's sort of part of that risk, because you can go with talent, it's fine to do that. Plenty of people do that, and what you need to do with that is you need to have more of a hierarchical system where you sort of pick somebody and say, you're the boss, and you're, what you say goes, and that can work. But part of, I think, believing in community says that we'll take the risk with community as opposed to with talent. And I think co-leadership does that. And my personal experience has been that it's been great. It tends to make talented people force talented people to grow in character and work with other people, and it helps people who maybe lack some confidence to be able to draw their talents out because they have somebody to work with. So that's a personal preference of mine, and I think that it probably has something to do with why GCF would do that way as well.
Great.